Hello, this video is a summary of how to obtain an EB3 unskilled worker visa while living in the United States, and just remember that this is only for educational purposes, not giving any legal advice. So the EB3 visa is for unskilled worker who perform job requiring less than 2 years of training or experience. Here an overview of the process, and you actually can look it up on the USC website. I would attach the link below for you. So first, employer sponsorship. So technically, you need to have a job offer. You must have a permanent full-time job offer from a U.S. employer for positions that qualify as unskilled labor. Also, another thing is the labor certification, stand for LC, and also PREM, PERM. The employer must obtain a labor certifications from the U.S. Department of Labor, DOL, stand for short, demonstrating that there are no qualified U.S. workers available and willing to take the job, and that employing a foreign worker will not adversely affect the wages and working condition of U.S. worker. What's the reason for this? Because they don't want to take away the job for Americans. They want to make sure that, if they cannot find the U.S. citizens, they were willing to sponsor you, which is that happened. Second, filling a form I-140 immigration petitions for alien workers. Once the PERM labor certification is approved, your employer files form I-140 with a U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS. This form proves that the job offer is genuine, and then the employer can pay the offer wage. They need to make sure that the business is strong enough to pay you the wage, otherwise they go bankruptcy and you will out job. Third, visa bulletin and priority date. The EB3 category is subject to annual numerical limits, and there may be a waiting period before a visa number becomes available. The priority date is the day the PERM application was filed, and you can check the visa bulletin published by the U.S. Department of State to see when your priority date becomes current. Also, next, number 4, adjustment of status. For people who actually lawfully live in the U.S. with different status and legal, you can actually adjust with the form I-485. Eligibility, you must be physically present in the United States and have maintained a lawful status and active. Filing form I-485. When your priority date is current, you can file form I-145. 85. Applications to register permanent resident or adjust status. This form is used to apply for a green card firm within the U.S. Concurrent filling. In some cases, you may be able to file a form I-485 concurrently with a form I-140 if your priority date is current at the time of filling. Number 5, biometrics and interview. Biometrics appointment. You will be scheduled for a biometrics appointment to provide fingerprints, photographs, and a signature. And also interviews. The purpose is the USCIS may schedule an interview to further access your eligibility and the authenticity of the job offer. They need to make sure everything, so that's why they're gonna ask you questions if needed. Number 6, approval and green card assurance. If USCIS approve your form I-148, you will receive your green card, granting you lawful permanent resident status. Key for considerations. Maintaining status is important and vital to maintain a legal status in the United States throughout the process. So if you're here for F1 visa, you need to continue going to school, and the same thing with different visa here. Unauthorized employment or other violation of your status could jeopardize your applications. Another one is processing time. The process can take several months to years, depending on the availability of visa number and USCIS processing time. Legal assistance. This is really important. Given the complexity of the process, consulting with immigration attorney can very helpful. Don't try to save money and do everything yourself, because you can mess it up and ruining the whole application of your process. For the most accurate and up-to-date information, refer to the USCIS website and the visa bulletin from the U.S. Department of State. And hopefully you actually can dive into this on the following video I provided on my next on the channel. Thank you for watching.